Coach Morgan wasn't wearing her knee brace tonight. Is that by design?
She was complaining that she couldn't keep it fastened the way she wanted to. So, she just got tired of fiddling with it all the time. So as soon as we get that squared away, I'm sure she'll go back to it. But she might get comfortable without it and not go back to it. I don't know, but that was the reason. She just got tired of fiddling with it.
Geno, postseason starts next weekend. Do you like where Lou is right now?
Yeah, she's had a really, really good last 10 days, 2 weeks maybe. She just has a different kind of presence about her. I mean, there's still a lot that she reminds me so much of Stewie when Stewie was a freshman. There's a lot of great stuff going on, and anytime during the game, there'll be just wow, like she does a lot of things, and then there's things that she still struggles with out there. But given where she was in December and where she is today, she's made a tremendous amount of progress, and every day in practice she gets a little bit better.
Coming off the 3 days of the training camp with Stewie with the national team, how did you think she looked tonight? And having everyone else, do what they needed to do to be able to limit her minutes, how helpful was that?
Stewie usually does what she needs to do most games. I thought, yesterday she went like 20 minutes, half an hour with us, and today, she didn't do anything at shoot around pretty much. And, the way they were playing, and they just clogged the lane up, and they were just content to give us any outside shot we wanted. And Stewie's not one to just force things. So I thought she looked great. And she's going to look great Saturday, and she's going to look great Monday, and then we'll get a breather, and then we'll get ready for next week.
22nd conference regular season championship. You took some time after the game to do the trophy presentation. Do you talk to the kids about stopping a little bit to enjoy these kind of milestones?
Yeah, I mean, I think the good thing about playing at UConn is you aspire to win a national championship, and you've been to so many Final Fours. The bad thing about UConn is you go to so many Final Fours that you don't realize how hard it is, and that there's things along the way that I think need to be celebrated. Whether it's an in-season tournament, you go someplace like we went to Naples last year in Florida, say, okay, we want to win this. A regular season tournament, we're the conference champions. So, we're not going to skip over anything and get to the next thing. I don't know how many conference championships this is. And I go by, Stewie, Mariah, and Tuck have been here 4 years, and they won 3 conference championships. They didn't get one their freshman year. And I'm sure that, they could go back and play that game. They would. It means a lot. Today means a lot. And next week when we play in a conference tournament to win that'll mean a lot. I just don't think you can just skip over things and brush it under the rug. And I try to make sure I let them know that all the time.
When Mariah came out, you guys stopped and talked and you started laughing.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Well, it's always a little bit dicey when you sub somebody out who's at the free throw line. And one of the reasons I say that is because some guys who are bad free throw shooters, you never want to be subbing for them when they're shooting a free throw, because chances are that guy's not getting in. They're going to miss those free throws. When you have a really good free throw shooter and goes to the line and they see that they're getting subbed out, all of a sudden, mysteriously, they miss. So they get to stay in the game. Somebody did that a couple weeks ago, and I got on them about it. And so she came out and she said, Coach, I got to tell you, I thought about missing. I said, I know you did, because now, I put it in their mind again. but they never want to. These guys never want to come out. It's funny. These guys never want to come out. The guys I put in at the end look like they don't want to go in. So it's a hell of a dilemma we got here.
Has there been anything in particular that has been a key for Lou's progression this year?
I mean, she's a good player. You know, when you get somebody that's a really good player and they're talented, eventually that's going to come out. You know, and it's been a lot. You know, I've been on her a lot about a lot of things, and there's still another, whatever month in the season, and she's got to make a lot of progress in this next month for us to get where we want to go. But how many threes she make today? 5? Okay, well, come 3,000 miles to make 1. The guy you replaced used to make 5 with her eyes closed. So now, you got to do the same thing in the tournament so that we can be kind of a similar team going into the NCAAs. But just doing that's not going to be enough. When Kalina was a freshman, that's all she did. And she didn't win a national championship. And, you got to be more than that in order to win championships. So that's what I'm on Lou about all the time.